everyone. I'm not going to apologise for it taking forever for me to reload things and re-film things. It's me. I'm not great at remembering things. I get easily distracted and every other thing. But if you know me in real life, you know that. So today, because it's my birthday, which is why my hair is not looking like a disastrous state right now, and you can probably see the little bit of lace on my dress, I thought I would film what I have in my bag to take out with me when I go for a meal later today with my family and obviously the dog. And I apologise if you hear him. He's currently laying right next to me as I film this, not in the swing, on the floor. Apologise if you hear him. This is the bag I am taking. I got it yesterday. It's from Shoe Zone and it's got about a bajillion pockets. So I'm going to start with this pocket. Well, this technically isn't a pocket, but this thing that's on the outside of it, because that's the most logical place to start, really. This is my med pack. And in my med pack, hang on, it's held on with a Kariba hook, so I'm going to take that off. But, excuse me. On my med pack, or in my med pack, sorry, which looks like this, I have obviously my photo, because this is just the ID thing. I'm going to cover that because that's personal information. And then I also have some adorable keychains. One says I have food allergies and the other one says I carry an EpiPen. My friend is incredibly talented. She made those. I love them. And inside here, let me see, hang on. Need both my hands to open things. I'm not very steady. I have the treatment card that comes with the actual med pack. I have my steroid emergency card, which I'm not going to show you because again it's got personal information on it. Claritin, purple inhaler, which is the steroid inhaler, blue rescue inhaler, and how do I do this without dropping everything? And my epinephrine. You always carry two. It doesn't matter where you're going. If you have epinephrine, please always carry two. Sorry, I was getting my purple inhaler. It fell off the floor. It fell on the floor. This is why I don't do videos when I've not had coffee, because now I'm really tired. And put it back on so I don't lose it within 20 minutes of being at the house. On the other side, there's also, like on the back, there's a zip. So I've just got my ear defenders because loud noises freak me out, because I'm on the spectrum, attached to it with another Kariba. And actually, I don't even know if I've got anything, but inside this pocket here where my ear defenders are attached, let me see, what do we have? I think it's for the dog, actually, now I think about it. It is. I have things for the dog in here. So I've got a chew, and I've got a couple of other little chews for him, and also some wipes, just like the refreshing wipes, because they're tiny, so I just figured they'd fit in there. And then in the, I guess you'd call it a middle pocket, this pocket here is all the main junk that I take out with me. So Dr. Pepper to treat hypos, this little bag which I love, I got from TK Maxx. I also got a big one that broke that needed to be chucked. I just keep like an assortment of like emergency things, mini Sudocrem, mini hand cream, a set of like their glasses wipes, deodorant, and then also a prescription cream that I use for my eczema that's tiny so that I can carry it around with me, and another set of wipes which are exactly the same as the other ones. They all live in there. because you never know what's going to happen when you go out, and I'd rather be prepared. I am very aware of the fact that that's bizarre. I do not care. What else is in here? My aero chamber for my inhalers, because I can't take an inhaler without it. I miss half the medicine otherwise. This fluffy bag has my test kit in for my blood sugars. Oh, those are not, that is a needle. Those are lancets because they go in the pen. I got this bag actually last year for my birthday. This little bag here, last year for my birthday. I had completely forgotten about it until I found it in the wardrobe yesterday when I was trying to find this dress that I'm currently wearing. I also, in this big compartment, have this thing, this little bag. Oh dear, my iron chamber. Sorry, Jake. Is essentially, in fact, all this little bag is Jake things. So shoes and toileting bags for Jake, and a towel that's buried right at the bottom, just in case he gets wet or tries to eat something he shouldn't. I'm not making anyone pissed off because the dog won't be able to make a giant mess. Is there anything else in this compartment? No, there is not. Oh, but there is more pockets than I thought there was. I have learned something today. I didn't think there was a pocket there. But there is. I'm going to use it because I did not know it was there. It's a bit like playing Tetris, honestly, with my bags, because I'm not the greatest when it comes to packing bags, but I try my best. Thankfully, it's only me that goes in this bag, because realistically, it's my bag. The only time someone else would go in it if they were going to look for sensory stuff, I'm putting my Dr. Pepper back in as well. Don't know why I'm taking Dr. Pepper when I'm going to a restaurant, but I think it's just a logical thing for me because that's what I use to treat hypos, and I don't know whether the restaurant has Dr. Pepper. And then in this front pocket here, in this little zippy thing, I think I've got sensory toys, because I got a couple out yesterday because I realised in my big backpack that I've got, which I've done a video on before, I have like a whole entire set of sensory toys and sensory things that help me when I'm having a seizure because of my FND. But I don't necessarily have like the ability to remember to have sensory toys in this pack. So I just pack a few, and that way everyone knows where they are as well. So I've got a little, this is really cool because it's a little Dalmatian. It's adorable. I have some unicorn poop, which I like the feel of. I have this thing, I don't know what this is, but it feels like a jigsaw puzzle. I have, well, I've got two of these. These are like little fidget cubes. You can press them. They actually make a really cool sound. It's like a poppy sound. I don't know if you can hear that, but I really like that sound. And what else do we have in here? Oh, and we have a fidgety worm, or centipede. It's got more legs than a worm. Worms don't have legs, Hannah, and I love it. Again, these are all things that I use regularly. It's just I've got some things I've got double of, which is why I've got some in this bag and some in my daily backpack. I also have this. This is just a bunch of I wouldn't even know what you call them, but they're on a safety pin. Like feathery things. I love them. They're just a million of them on a safety pin because I like the sound they make and I like the feel of them. And I just figured at least I've got a selection of them if I need to calm myself when I'm in the restaurant. I mean, I'm going to be with family and I'm going to take my communication device, but I like to have things as well just because it's me. And then there's also this very front pocket. Oops, whoa, careful. Careful. There's this little front pocket here as well, which is what this covers. And in there is just this, which is like a mini emergency kit. But it's technically a miniature meds bag, so it is what I use when I don't want to use my big bag, because that's got like the same copies of everything in, but sometimes I don't want to use my backpack. Sometimes I want to use something else. Sometimes it's more practical to use something else. So I have this bag, and in here I have, I'm not going to turn it round, but morphine. Again, I'm not turning it around because it's got personal information in it. This is paracetamol. I've got a nasal spray. I've also got, obviously, the spoons for those. I've got some Montelukast tablets. I've got fexofenadine, which are allergy tablets. I've got cyclazine hydrochloride, which is anti-sickness. I've got a copy of my prescription. Well, not prescription, but like a copy that's come out my Nomad that I get from the pharmacy, just in case, you know, someone's like, are you sure those are yours? Can we have a proof that they're yours? Like, because you never know. And I have some plasters, because again, it's me, I like to be prepared. And I also have some Calpol fast melts, because even though I have paracetamol and I take adult paracetamol, it's sometimes the fast melts are easier for me to take, and sometimes they work quicker than, say, the liquid. And I also have, like, do I have anything else in here? I think I've just got Montelukast. That's the last thing that's in here, which has been opened previously, but that is my prescription. I've opened that previously, so it's fine. I know why that's open. And that's all that's in this thing. Bar, like, I think there was one other thing, but it just doesn't work anymore, so I had to take it out. I'd normally also carry, when I'm going out, I normally also carry things like, but they're on his lead, you see. They're not actual things that I carry around. Like, they're on Jake's lead. But on Jake's lead there is his assistant's dog collar, his assistant's dog ID card, a little explanation card, his treats, which just reminded me I need to restock, and a water bottle. Like, that all is on his lead, so I always have that with me, but that's regardless of what bag I'm using. And I also will have a jacket of some form or another as well, which again I haven't sorted yet, but that'll go in my bag when I'm walking down so that I don't get too hot, because England's weather is very weird right now. I think that is everything I have for this video, guys, and Jake is currently licking my feet, so I'm going to bring him up and get him to say goodbye as well. Come here, Big Blue. See, he's still here. He's still alive. He's not very happy because I've just picked him up, but say bye-bye to our friends, Jakey. Bye, guys. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.